Our last question on this worksheet, we're being asked to find the area of the shaded region. Here I have a rectangle that has the dimensions 3x plus 2 and 2x minus 1. I'm going to start by finding the area of the big rectangle. So I'm going to write here big area or big rectangle. And how do I find it? I multiply 3x plus 2 multiplied by 2x minus 1. Don't forget to put the length in parentheses and the width in parentheses since they are binomials. So I have to put them in parentheses in order to use the FOIL method when I multiply. 3x multiplied by 2x gives us 6x squared. 3x multiplied by negative 1 gives us negative 3x. Positive 2 multiplied by 2x gives us positive 4x. Positive 2 multiplied by negative 1 gives us negative 2. Now it's time to combine the like terms. 6x squared is going to be as it is. Negative 3x plus 4x, that gives us positive 1x. And negative 2, I bring it down as it is. Since they do not include here any unit, so I'm not going to put feet squared or meters squared or anything. If they had put feet or meters or whatever, I would have included feet squared or meters squared or whatever unit they have. But since they don't have anything here, I'm just going to put the area as it is. Now it's time to find the area of the small rectangle, the white part here. So I'm going to write here small area. Again, both dimensions are binomial, so they have to go both in parentheses. I'm going to multiply 2x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 7. Again, I'm going to use the FOIL method. 2x multiplied by x, that gives us 2x squared. 2x multiplied by negative 7, that's negative 14x. Positive 3 multiplied by x, that gives us positive 3x. And positive 3 multiplied by negative 7, that's negative 21. Time to combine like terms. We're going to drop down the 2x squared as it is. Negative 14x and positive 3x, that gives us negative 11x. Since they have different signs, we subtract 14 and 3, that's 11. We keep the sign of the bigger number. 14 is bigger, so I leave the sign as negative. And negative 21, I put it as it is. Again, I'm not going to include any unit since they did not put any unit in the question. Now it's time to find the area of the shaded region. It's the big area subtracted by the small area. The big area minus the small area. But remember, so I'm going to write here shaded region. Remember that whatever comes after the subtraction, I must put it in parentheses in order to be able to distribute the negative sign. So I start by the big area, never start by the small area. Start by the big area. I'm going to write here 6x squared plus x minus 2. And the big area, whether you put it in parentheses or not, doesn't really matter. No need to put it in parentheses. And then I put a subtraction sign because I'm going to subtract the small area. And this area must go in parentheses. Again, the small area after the subtraction sign must go in parentheses. Why? Because I'm subtracting the whole expression, not just the first term. So the negative sign would be distributed among each term inside the bracket. The first part, I'm going to drop it as it is. It's going to be 6x squared plus x minus 2. And then the negative sign only flips the sign for each term inside. So 2x squared is going to be negative 2x squared. Negative 11x multiplied by negative is going to be positive 11x. And negative 21 multiplied by negative is going to be positive 21. Now it's time to combine the like terms. I have here 6x squared combined with negative 2x squared. Together they make 4x squared. Then I have positive x and positive 11x. Together they make positive 12x. Then negative 2 and positive 21, and that gives us positive 19. And this is the area of the shaded region.